I'm the petitioner, Ban TikTok in Kenya. Today we are supposed to appear before the committee, Public Petitions Committee. We're supposed to give our submissions as per the requirements of the committee. Thank you.
Do you trust the process? Do you think that you'll actually win this case?
Actually, we are the right place. You know, Parliament is a place where laws are being made. So we are the right place. Whatever we'll present to the committee, they will later on sit down, come up with the regulations, take it back to Parliament. If there's a bill that is supposed to be enacted, then the due process of law will follow its own. Yeah.
So the question for many young people is why ban TikTok, it being a revenue earner for most of the young people right now in this community when the unemployment rate is really low?
Basically, why ban TikTok? Actually, on our petition, when we presented it, it was ban TikTok in Kenya. But we've had a lot of cries from TikTokers who've been coming around telling us that can we reconsider. What we are going to do, we are going to amend our petition from ban TikTok in Kenya to regulate TikTok in Kenya. So we are not banning TikTok. What we want it moderated so that the content that our people consume, majorly children and teenagers, we need very clean content going forward. Yes.
So by clean content, what exactly do you mean when you say clean content?
At the moment, the content that is going around in TikTok is too explicit. Sexually, there is a lot of sexual and pornographic content that is not really good for the public. I'm very sure recently over the weekend, you must have witnessed a very vulgar video from Brian Chira. I don't think such kind of content, it's something that anybody would want to see. And for those who are on that platform, majority are doing some good content, but minority, for example, and I quote like someone like Brian Chira, those are very dirty content, and those are the regulations that we want to put in place. Thank you.
Just to ask this, you've mentioned Brian Chira is one of the content creators. I believe there's so many content creators that have benefited from TikTok platform. I don't know, in your petition, do you maybe have plans, maybe you want measures to have maybe some of the content creators, example, Brian Chira, to have a lifetime ban?
Yeah, I can give that.
Thank you very much. I think what Bob Ndolo and team we are trying to advocate is a proper use of the social media platform. And if you all know, TikTok has a very big influence in Kenya. And as much as we can say we are a third world country, we will not just let any application be used in the country in the name of helping us. But 98% of what it's doing is damaging the society. We have our values, we have our morals, we have our cultures. So there's what TikTok can do, and there's what Kenya government can do. You understand? In countries like Saudi Arabia and most of the Muslim countries, there's some things you cannot just throw in the public. And that is why we are calling on in the government, Kenya government, and saying, you know what, fine, we've agreed TikTok is a platform that cuts from both sides. It has its good sides and bad sides, but we also need you as a government to ensure that we regulate what flows in the society. You understand? We want the government to take charge and go after people who are doing content that are harmful to the society. Unless this content hits you and hits your children, it's when you will know it is very, very serious. So we are not in any way fighting any social media platform, but as a country we have to say we also have to regulate what goes on, what streams, what you show, what information, because we have a younger generation that is highly influenced by the social media platform, and we cannot just let any broken person come and spread his energy to our generation. We need to use this platform for the benefit of our society, to educate our society, to empower our society, and to safeguard the future of this country with what runs and flows. And I think that is where most people are not getting it. Secondly, we are here to advocate for better pay for content creators. We cannot have other countries where content creators are paid better, and just because we are in an African country, we have to take the peanuts that they're giving us, and we are the biggest social media user on those platforms. We want to say, no, enough is enough. As a content creator, as an artist, I demand better compensation or better revenue depending on what content I produce. So those are the things that it's a high time we take the bull by its horn and say enough is enough. We need equality on how you compensate content creators in Europe, how you compensate them in America, and how we compensate them in Africa. So there's what the creators of those platforms need to do, and there's what we as a country and as a government need to do to make the field a fair playing ground. That's what I think Bob Ndolo and team we are talking about. And we just hope Kenyans will listen to this and understand that we are not here to throw anybody to become jobless. We are here to safeguard and demand for equal shares in everything that you throw in our face. It is a product. We are the customers. We are the consumers. So we demand equal rights. Thank you.
Okay, you talked about the Brian Chira. Okay. What we are trying to do is that those who are creating toxic content, yeah, that's the reason why we are here. We want the committee to come up with different laws, yeah,